Hello and welcome to this week's YouTube video. Today I wanted to talk about white oil paint and specifically the problems you can have with white paint and also what brand should you use. If you are more of an alla prima painter or you favour softer brushes, you may have noticed that white paint is the hardest one to use successfully because it is just so stiff. Of all the colours in my palette, white has always been the one I have struggled with the most, and I thought perhaps this was just my issue, until I came across a lengthy discussion in an online forum where lots of artists spoke about their own struggles and their search for the best brand of white oil paint. Oh, I thought, it's not just me. Yay! I feel so much better. So what were the struggles I was having with my white? 1. It was making all my other colours overly chalky and I had an issue with this. 2. It was too stiff in consistency and I found it impossible to pick up with my soft brush and hard to manipulate on the canvas. What was my solution to these issues? Like the artists in the forum, I went on the hunt for the golden grail of white paint. I tried lots of brands of paint, trying to find the right one which suited my needs. Did I find it? What do you think? I have tried Gamblin, Winsor & Newton and Rembrandt brands. I have tried titanium white, which I found too chalky. Transparent white, really didn't get on with that one at all. It was like painting with toothpaste. Zinc white with linseed oil. It went noticeably yellow. Zinc white without linseed oil. I abandoned this one after I read about cracking issues, and titanium zinc white, but the consistency was still very stiff. None of these paints straight from the tube suited my needs. What was my solution? I adjusted my white by adding a medium, but only to the white paint itself. I will show you exactly what I did. I settled for Gamblin titanium zinc white. It has a slight transparency about it and so is less chalky when mixed with colours, and it doesn't overwhelm them as much as titanium white. I also don't think it has the cracking properties of zinc white. I couldn't find this issue listed against the paint on Gamblin's site. If you are quite a vigorous painter and you use hog hair brushes, the consistency of this paint is probably fine, but for my needs it is still too stiff. I add a little bit of medium to my white paint. You can use safflower oil or refined linseed oil. I dip the side of my palette knife into the oil and then mix it thoroughly through the white paint. I'm really working it into the paint and can feel the handling capabilities softening. I am looking for the consistency of perhaps whipped meringue. It is a little bit stiffer than my Rembrandt paints, but not much. It's important to understand that white paint from the tube behaves better on your canvas than when you start to add a medium. Too much medium and you may be in danger of creating paint that you lose control of. Remember, white paint is opaque, so if you lose control of this one, you are in trouble. You will need to experiment a little with how much medium you add. Just remember, stiffer white allows you to drag colour into it, over it, etc. The wetter it is, the more likely you will be to muddy up your colours from underneath. I have found this method to be a really effective way of making my white more malleable while still having a paint that has a lower tinting strength. I hope you have enjoyed today's video and found it useful. Please like and subscribe if you can, and check out my website sarahhallidayart.com, where you will find examples of my work and also details of online classes that I run. Thank you for watching and see you for the next one.